Here I am at Durrell, which was, of course, the finishing line for the 13K earlier today. Henry Cavill took part. Hello, Henry.
Hello.
How did you find the Durrell Challenge?
I enjoyed it enormously. Last year, I probably ran it a little too fast too early, and I made it a bit more of a race. But this year, I wanted to run it more slowly. I was running with a group of people as well, and stick with that group, and just enjoy the sights. And I enjoyed it enormously.
And you say you brought people over. I saw the entourage. Who did you bring with you?
Friends and family.
Sounds good to me. Looked like you enjoy it. I did notice that there was someone on your back when you crossed the finish line.
There was someone on my back? I didn't notice, sorry.
Well, you're that strong, Henry. You probably wouldn't. Who was it, can I ask?
That's my brother, Nick.
And presumably he was on your back for the whole 13K?
Absolutely. We actually ran it before everyone else ran the 13K as well. It was 26K.
Obviously. Now, Henry, did you get any hellos from fellow runners, any spectators cheering you on today?
No one said a thing. Not a single clap. No one took any photos. Nothing.
They're a miserable lot here in Jersey, aren't they?
Basically running alone.
You loved it, didn't you?
I did. Everyone was very supportive.
And tell me, what about the training for this? Did you do some training?
I did, yes. I had a knee injury over Christmas, and it took me a while to rehab that. But as soon as that was fixed up, I just been trying to build up the running slowly. And in Winnipeg, it was very, very cold, so I couldn't really do any running outdoors there, but the treadmill had to serve me. And recently, I've had the luxury of running next to the Seine in Paris in spring. So the training's been really good fun.
I think people presume with you that it's just going to be super easy, but if you don't mind me saying, you're probably a little bit heavier than the average human, so it makes it kind of difficult sometimes to run.
It really can make it more difficult to run. I am, however, lighter than I was last year, a good 10 pounds lighter, so it made it slightly easier there as well.
How is it to kind of be back in Jersey, back kind of home?
I love being back here, I really do. Weather's perfect today as well. I can't stay very long, unfortunately, but I will make the most of it and hopefully come back as soon as possible.
Have you got favourite spots in Jersey, favourite beaches?
I do. I'm not going to tell anyone though, because if I do want to go to them, I want it to be peaceful.
I promise I won't turn up, Henry.
I want it to still be my favourite. I don't believe any of your promises.
How is your schedule at the moment? I was going to ask that. You're probably very busy, can we ask?
And my schedule at the moment? It is very busy, yes. It's pretty much non-stop, but I'm enjoying it enormously. I'm working on Mission Impossible 6 as we speak. I love it. It's so much fun. Get to do a lot of practical stunts as well, and when you're doing practical stunts with someone like Tom Cruise, it's one of those moments of having to pinch yourself and go, really? This is actually happening? I'm doing this? I can't tell you what they are because it will ruin a lot of the gags, but it is good fun. I can tell you one thing. Tom Cruise literally does do all his own stunts. It's not like a thing which people say and lie about. He does them all and he loves it.
And will you be doing some stunts?
Yes.
Is the moustache I can see now, is that a stunt?
It sometimes feels like a stunt. I'm going to have to be honest. I do remember throughout the day that I have a mustache, and it's somewhat horrifying, but necessary and fun for the character.
You managed to pull it off, I've got to say. Before I let you go, Henry, we've got a few quick-fire questions now, so just 1 or 2 word answers from some of our listeners, OK? I want to ask first, what's your biggest, or who's your biggest inspiration?
Family.
What word would you use to describe yourself?
Henry.
Who's the last person that you got a text from?
Adrian.
Do I know him?
No.
OK. What was the last gift that you received?
I received a challenge coin today from the Force Department in the US.
And what would you do if you weren't an actor?
Probably join the armed forces.
Excellent. Henry, thank you very much for chatting to us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I got that good music. So don't stop. Ooh.
Channel 103.